This has been some pretty good conversation. I honestly, I never have yapped for an hour and a half like that. Yeah, we're good. I have never yapped like that for an hour and a half. That was a lot of conversation happening all at once. That was a lot, which is good. I mean, I like conversations like that. Like I like in-depth stuff is what I like. So I guess we'll just do this one. Have anything? So it's good. But I think there's like I said, for me, I think there could be a more of a balance. But as long as I'm coming off, and like I said, we both are kind of it's reciprocating, right? We're both reciprocating stuff. I think it's 100% okay. Like I said, I think as long as we're coming, like as long as I'm as a streamer is coming off as, oh, this is kind of like educational, like kind of love psychology, right? And as opposed to like like being cringe or depressed or sad, then it's fine. That's what I think is a big deal there too as well. Any stinkers? No stinkers. So, and I think that's the most important thing, because it's like the thing is like growing up having nobody. It really makes me want to be like, you know what? I want to make sure that anybody who comes to my channel, of any religion, of any race, of any whatever, feels welcome, and that we can all just chill here regardless of views or like anything else, and be like, you know what? We're gonna chill here and just hang out and have fun. As opposed to like, oh, this person believes in this. Like we talked about before, like you can basically, have an opinion, a different opinion of someone else, and still be respectable towards a person. Because it's like, what are you gonna do if your wife or your best friend has a different view on you on something that could be like, I don't know, like maybe you consider like emotional or whatever. Do you think they mean harm? Do you think they're trying to maliciously hurt you? Just respect them. Encourage them to grow in their own way. That's what love... Oh my god. I don't want to go too much in that, but... I also believe love is a choice, by the way. I think once you get over the infatuation process and stuff like that, and everything comes down to it, I think what helps keep love alive is the communication. To reduce, like, stress, resentment, all that other crap. But I think at a certain point, too... love is also a choice, because during hard times, like, you don't want to do certain things during extreme situations, right? Like, but it's like you do it because you love them. So, I do think love is also, I think it's partially a choice. I don't know, actually. That's a good question. Is it solely a choice? Because obviously I would say it's a feeling, too, regardless. It's 100% a feeling. Yeah, and I'm just not sure if it's like 100% a choice or not. That's something I don't know. But I definitely feel like to a certain point it is a choice. It's so crazy. I don't even know how it'd be. And like I feel like I would like I don't know. I don't even know how it would be in a long-term relationship. I feel like I would do pretty well at the most part, but at the same time I don't know. Because if I think about it, like I've never really been in one, so I don't know what to expect. That's crazy. We opened up a shit ton of packs the other day. That's what fucking happened. But I feel like with my emotional intelligence and stuff, like even the short-term ones I was pretty good with. I was pretty communicative and all that stuff. But it's like, I never really kind of got past that honeymoon phase. Because it's like shit turned out... Ooh, hello, that's $663. Shit turned out way too bad. But I think for me, like, since my childhood was so unstable, I want something that's very stable. I feel like I do pretty good, to be honest, but at the same time, like, you never really know. But I think even me questioning that makes me a good, like, decent at least at being aware of it, I guess. What do you want? Get out of here. That's fucking, what's his face from Mr. Walter. $260. Oh, thank you. But yeah. I remember one time. I'll say this. I'll remember one time. Okay, so I'm just gonna say this. Okay, so this is there's two things I'll never talk about ever, and that's if I'm in a relationship or about finances. I rarely talk about that shit because I don't think it's appropriate. Like if you're in a relationship and you're streaming and you're talking about it, or you have certain financials, like whatever this or that, I think those two are kind of like almost like I don't want to say taboo, but it's just really not good to talk about. But my previous relationship, so what ended up happening was, um, it was it was basically around Halloween, and it was my ex's favorite holiday. And basically, I met her through my work. It was over at the gym, and basically, ugh, basically, there is a few of my friends that worked at the gym too, and we weren't really fond of her, but they were kind of supportive of me, and stuff like that with like, what was going on, which was nice. Um, because realistically, it wasn't the best choice I made. I wasn't, being too smart. I just was trying to give someone. I was younger and I was not the smartest, trying to give someone a chance and all that stuff, and basically thinking someone would change and stuff. But anyways, long story short, is I told her, oh yeah, we're gonna go out and hang out, like, come with us, like, and she's like, no, 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 no. I was like, okay, like, are you sure? And she's like, yeah, yeah. I was like, do you want me to stay here? She's like, no, you can go. And I was like, okay. So I go out, right? And you know what happens? She posted on fucking Facebook that, oh my god, this and that. I wish I would have never moved and this and this. And I see that. I'm like, what's going on? You didn't even tell me anything. Like, I'm not mad. I'm just like, I'm frustrated as hell. I'm just like, you should have told me. She's like, like, basically, like, I don't have to, I shouldn't have to tell you. It's like, I'm a mind reader now, apparently. Like, I should know when things happen. It's like, it was insane. It's like, like, it's actually kind of insane how, like, the thought process was. It's like, how am I supposed to know this shit, dude? Like, you're telling me one thing, and then all of a sudden, like, I'm getting, like, it's like, if you would have said, hey, look, I would appreciate it if you stay with me, it would mean a lot to me. You'd have to say that. You could just say, you know what, I'd rather you not go. Okay, great, I'm staying home then. That's fine. I don't mind. If it means that much to you. Because I think it was, like, Halloween's Eve or something like that, right? And I was just like, alright, well, everything's okay. But it's like, communication, dude. Fucking communication. It's like, even nowadays, dude, like, I wouldn't even know if a girl liked me unless she straight up told me, right? Because, like, the thing is, too, as well, if you don't straight up tell me, like, in a very, like, obvious way, I'm not gonna fucking know. It's not gonna happen. Because in my head, I overthink everything to where, like, oh, maybe she's feeling sorry for me. Maybe she wants to be a friend. Maybe this or that. So that's funny. Anyways. Yeah, so I just thought that was kind of an interesting story, to be honest. You can go out, it's fine. How dare you go out? What the fuck? Like, I look back on it and laugh now, actually. It's kind of funny. But it's just like, people... You know what I think that's caused by? You know what I think it's caused by? I think it's caused by the bullshit media, the movies and fucking shows that are coming out nowadays. I think it's caused by the bullshit media and shows, actually. I think that's what it's caused by. Because, god damn, you're buying a good amount of shit. How much was this? 3? Ooh, there we go. Get some good money there. I think it's caused by the bullshit media. Not that. Wait, what? Oh, I'm gonna do the 10. I think it's caused by bullshit media. Man, we went off of... What did we even start? We started on topics on politics. Went all the way around. I think I'm talking about a little more... I realize in my mind, though... Like, I talk about everything. But I think sometimes I'm wrapping around back to, kind of like relationship and like kind of like dating stuff. I realize at this point in time I'm lonely, and it helps me kind of like, yeah. Anyways, like I said, I ain't trying to vent. Like, I swear to God, if I literally found myself like actually using my, like, if I was realizing that people, like, if I was cringe on stream, or if I was like basically people were like, like I was making people feel uncomfortable as opposed to welcoming and like open and kind of willing to kind of share their stories, or even just kind of bullshit and stuff, I'd either change myself or stop streaming. Because that's kind of what I did. I took a break from streaming because I thought I was doing that. And I was like, I don't want to do this, dude. I want to just have fun and bullshit with people. And I think, for me, like, I'm just normally, as of now, it's kind of my authenticity, right? Before, I'm a man, I'm not supposed to talk about certain things. I'm supposed to feel a certain way. But then you realize, like, no, I want to kind of, like, just be genuine, open, and honest and stuff. And if I can't do that, then who can I be then? Because if I can't be myself, then there's no other person, like, why would I want to, there's no other person, like, I can be besides myself. So I do think to a point it's not bad. But it just depends on basically 32 cents. Turn the lights on. It's getting fucking dark as shit in here. And I think to a certain point, though, it's 25, 656. To a certain point, it's not bad, and then it could probably, you know, go a dead bad route or a different route. But yeah, it's been pretty cool. Good conversations having with the Cool Whip, though. It's been pretty cool. Cool conversations with Cool Whip. I think we're basically kind of on the end tail here at this point. I feel like 47. I'm hoping the guy actually updates his thing. Please don't let anybody fuck in. Oh shit! Nope. Grab a fucking box and just run over here, dum dum. Didn't open that shit up for some reason. Anyways, holy shit, that's a lot of money. All right, I had to look at that for a second. I'm usually pretty quick with the hands on the cash register, but I had to look at that for a second. What was I gonna say? I don't know what I was gonna say. Yeah, I don't know. It's whatever at this point. I think a part of it too. I'm gonna go off a little bit more yapping because why not at this point? I'm gonna be Guinness Book of World Records of yapping. So much drama today. I'm sorry to hear that. Hope everything's will turn out all right. But I think a part of it too as well is when you kind of start off using anger and you don't show emotions and you do all that stuff, right? And all of a sudden you start kind of being your authentic self and being genuine and being open and honest. Like, cause I try to be an open, honest person. I'm, you know, very sensitive, emotional and stuff, which is fine. But basically I think what happens, hold on. What? Oh shit. Alright, I need to pause this or something like that. I literally just forgot what I was gonna say. As I've kind of become more of who I am, and I'm kind of more open, genuine person, it's a change that almost kind of like makes me like almost embarrassed and almost kind of scared because I don't know if it should be good or not. And being raised as a man, it's also like, you know, obviously not the, like, you know, socially not really the best idea either, right? It's not the best idea socially. Or at least that's what society says. Like, society says you have to be a certain way, I guess. So for me, shit, he got an extra penny. So for me, like, I'm trying to think about that. And that's probably another reason why I kind of, like, think sometimes, like, I'm talking too much or doing too much of this or that when it should be fine. Your brother was being a normal self. All right. Was that it, or I mean, there was something. I'm assuming there's something more. I'm assuming there's something more that happened. Your cousin agreed that he was being annoying too, as well. Okay. Oh fuck. Shit. Take care of this first. You know, I think what I'll probably end up doing is I'm gonna probably just kind of like, about the whole like, no, we're fine. I think we're fine. I feel like in general, like I'm a small enough streamer where I can kind of just bullshit and be more genuine, open. It's fine. I think regardless, it's fine either. I feel like unless I run into certain problems, I'm gonna keep doing it. But also make sure I'm doing it in a positive way where I'm kind of educating people, because I love psychology. Psychology is amazing because psychology involves everything. Your relationships with people, your friendships, your romantic relationships, all of that. And so, like, you know, and also I want to kind of like create an open, genuine atmosphere too as well. Without the negative stuff, without the cringe stuff, depressing stuff. I'm a depressing person at heart, obviously. Well, not at heart. I gotta stop saying that. my depression is kind of like what I'm going through now. It's not who I am though. I gotta stop saying that shit. That's not good. It's not good. My cousin kicked him out of an area where everyone was talking because he had a big mouth and was blabbering about it to everyone else. My brother wasn't happy about that. Hold on, I gotta read this in a second. And then he got our mom, and my mom agreed with her cousin. Wait, hold on. My cousin kicked him out of an area where everyone was talking because he had a big mouth and he was blabbering about it to everyone else, okay? And my brother wasn't happy about that. And then he got our mom and my mom to, I was agreeing with your cousin. And he went back with a cocky attitude and still got kicked out, obviously. Yeah, I think your brother doesn't have any friends, dude. And it seems like your brother doesn't know how to, like, actually kind of, like, regulate himself well. I don't know how old he is, obviously. You don't have to say or anything, but your brother's unhappy, obviously. And if he keeps going this route, it's not going to be good for him when he gets in the real world. It's going to be very bad. It's going to be very bad for him. People that are raised like that, it's like, you know, like kind of how you're saying, because like I'm going off of what you're telling me, obviously, right? So if he's like being raised as in like he's like kind of like spoiled and this and that, and he kind of gets away with stuff, the real world's gonna literally kick his shit in later on. It's gonna be very, very bad. This is my house. I can go wherever I want. Actually, technically, it's all of your. Technically, it's whoever bought the house, which is your parents' house. So it's both your parents' houses, and yeah, technically, it's all your houses in a sense, I guess. But I would say realistically, it's your parents' houses. Your parents' house at this point. It's your mom and your dad's. That's what it is. You just have to realize that your brother's just unhappy, dude. Like, you even said it yourself, dude. He has no friends, right? He doesn't go out. He plays games all day. He gets homeschooled. And I'm not saying that's a bad thing, as long as he balances himself out. I actually don't think homeschooling's a bad thing. I even thought about it with my kids if I have kids, because it's like, you know, unless I go to a different country to school or something like that. But I just feel like America is, yeah, I don't know, it's kind of interesting. But anyways, regardless of that, I think as long as you have that balance of going out to certain groups of people and socializing with people your age, it's not bad. It sounds like for him, he's not having that balance, and I think it's affecting him in that way. I mean, it's like I said, my opinion on everything. I'm gonna reiterate everything I say on my stream is my fucking opinion. It is my opinion. It's not true. It could be wrong too as well. I don't know, but it's just my opinion on shit. But that's what I'm kind of feeling at this point, though. But I would say overall, like, you know, your brother's just unhappy. I would say trying to come from a place of love and understanding is usually the best way to deal with anything. And I know it'd be hard sometimes because honestly, like, I feel like it's hard for me too sometimes with certain things in my living situation as well. But it's something that it's like we gotta try to do. Oh, cool. You think homeschooling's bad? What do you think homeschooling's bad? I don't think homeschooling's bad. I think if your parents are like actually dedicated to it, I don't think there's a problem with it at all. One of my friends is they're homeschooling their daughter. I don't think it's a bad thing. Shigaraki. Wait, Deku? Yeah. And just like that, my yapping mouth is done. I was gonna start stream and play this game after I got my oatmeal done, right? And I went on an hour and a half, like, cool conversation with somebody. That was pretty fun. I like that. I like that random spurt of conversations, though. It's good. It's fun. I thought it was a bad idea since I know the only reason he wanted homeschool is because he wanted to go. He didn't want to go to school or go outside. You know that he just wanted to play. Okay, you know what? That's actually completely fair, Cryptic. Yeah, that's a bad reason to. Because you know what that means? He's feeding into his addiction. Well, I'm sorry. I don't know if he has addiction. I need to like sometimes just like I don't know. I feel like sometimes I give too much input on stuff, and sometimes I give people too much advice. And I think I started recognizing that this past year, and I really need to calm down on it. But what it looks like is it seems like he wants to play games and do nothing else. I don't know if it's an addiction or not. I don't know the situation, but it just seems like he's using that as a form of escape probably at this point. I mean, I use it as a form of escape too as well. So I mean, like I know kind of how it feels. 3, 6, 7, 8. But I apologize. I feel like sometimes I yap too much, and I do apologize for anybody that's like, yeah, I don't know. I try to be helpful, obviously, and I try to do what I can, and sometimes I'm imperfect. I'm learning stuff in general, and I'm trying to do my best. And my best is all I can do. You know, sometimes socially I kind of don't know if I should or should not say certain things. You know, it is what it is. So, I apologize. I'm doing my darndest to try to do my best. Holy crap. La da 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 da, la da 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 da, kaboom. Crypto's gonna smack me for that. The school gave him a computer for school. They gave him what the fuck, dude? What's up, Z? How's it going? Sorry I didn't message you. I actually forgot. I know you told me to message you before I streamed. I know I just wanted to play it. On top of that, they gave me... So I didn't even know schools can actually do that. They gave him a freaking PC? And everyone thinks you're addicted? Yeah, see, the problem is like, games are not more important than family, and I think your brother needs to realize that. Like, in my personal opinion, we also have our own things. Family is the most important thing. Literally, it's the most important thing. If you're born in, like, no family, or you don't have, like, a good family, you're basically kind of just fucked at that point, I feel like. Blue. But, yeah. Hope everybody's doing good on this day. Hopefully you are, at the very least, relaxing if you're not with loved ones, or, you know, celebrate Thanksgiving. Take the break time off if you have a break time to just take care of yourself mentally, physically. Just relax, take care of yourself. That's all you gotta do. Just take care of yourself. 19 items, dude. Holy shit. $10,000. What the fuck? I also think too is like, you know, like I think we talked about it before. Like I think, like, I don't know the whole situation with everything, like how people think you're addicted and like all this other stuff. Because sometimes I think like that too, but sometimes my perception can be kind of skewed. I don't know your situation can be completely true or not, but just try to like think maybe. What the hell is this? 1, 2, 3. Do we want more of those? 4, 8. 8, 7 is 15. It should be fine there. Too many items in cart. Alright, let's do this then. No, yeah, that's fine. But I just like, I'm just hoping like, I don't know. Try not to get too much into negative mindset, because it will kind of like mess with you, kind of distort you a little bit, I guess, too, as well. I'm not saying it is or isn't, but like, feel free to always talk to me about whatever at this point. I don't care, but I'm hoping that like, I'm hoping that's not the case, where people like, if he plays more games than you, like, and people think you're addicted, that is kind of like, that actually sucks, honestly. That actually just freaking sucks. With Briggs, because he eats dinner and gets snacks. I mean, you have to, yeah, you gotta make sure you're taking care of yourself. Well, he has to make sure he's taking care of himself, obviously, yeah. I think on Thanksgiving, it's not a bad idea to play some games, but at the same time, it's like, if you have family, you know, you haven't seen for a while, it's like, maybe wait till like later at night or something, right? Like, maybe wait until like a time where it's like more appropriate. So, yeah. But like I said, I don't know too much about the situation. But it does sound like that your brother does have some, you know, ongoing stuff. So it does kind of suck. Wait, where the hell is this? Oh, shit. Well, we're gonna buy more of those. My friends might think that too, probably, because I have, like, Fortnite or Overwatch when I'm away. It's just there. Oh, I got you. I understand. Yeah. It's whatever. I wouldn't really worry about what other people think about you. If you tell someone, like, if you basically explain yourself to somebody and... Oh, hello, not that. If you basically... Oh my gosh, oh, whatever. If you explain yourself to somebody and they still think otherwise, then it's on them. But it's whatever, though. Yeah, I got you. It's getting a little cool in here. Oh, there's no items. Where the hell is... Oh, what's this? Yeah. And that's... I mean, I don't think once in a while is bad. Honestly, I would say this, Cryptic. Like, the real question... What the fudge is this? The real question you have to ask yourself... Let me do this real quick. The real question you have to ask yourself is your gaming habits affecting your real life in a negative way? Whether it be your school, your friendships, your relationship with your family, and all that stuff. That's what I would say. Is it affecting that at all? Just, you know, basically, if you can answer that question, you have your answer right there, yes or no. There it is. It's that easy. I feel like it's that easy, at least. But maybe it's not. We're gonna have to buy one more of those. Buy one of those. Holy heck, dude. 4? Yeah. If it's not affecting your school, your friendships, and it's not affecting like your relationship with your family and all that stuff, then there's no reason, right? Like, if you just have, like, see, what I'm trying to get to the point of is, if you have a little bit extra time and you want to spend that time doing something you love, then there's no reason why you shouldn't be able to do that, right? But if you have like obligations, like, you know, like you have to go to school, you know, you're gonna plan on meeting friends, you know, like one day of the weekend, or like you're gonna hang out with your parents, like, you know, you guys are going out of town on vacation or whatever, something like that, then obviously that's a different story, right? That's a different story. So I guess that's where I'm going with. It's fine to have some extra time on your hands. Some people have more time than not. Like for me, like, am I addicted? I play a ton of games, actually. I just have a lot of time on my hands. I lift, I game, I don't really have anything else. Like, you know, if I was basically, if I was in a relationship right now, I probably would be playing games an okay amount, but I would probably stop playing them as much as I would, like, if I was in like a serious relationship. Or I would just play a lot of games with my significant other at this point. Either or. Yeah, I play way... Yeah, if people think you're addicted, geez, I must be a fucking fentanyl addict or something, dude. It's crazy. Hang on one sec. Actually, we're fine. Crazy stuff. Alright, I'm gonna do this. Okay. Okay, we're good buying everything now at this point, yeah. Alright, Now we bought everything we need to buy. An extra $3,000 still. And we doing pretty good with the game. Doing pretty good. Dude, people bought the crap out of that stuff, dude. What the heck? Yeah, I mean, I'm being serious though. Like, it's kind of bad. Yeah, yeah. I'm not saying it is bad. I'm just saying, like, if you have the opportunity to, right? Like, it really depends. Like, I think, like, the best way to put it is, like I put it, is, like, someone might have more time than somebody else on their hands to do stuff because they just, you know, they're able to. It still could mean that, the hell's going on here? It still could mean that they're basically an addict, yeah. But at the same time, it doesn't necessarily mean that, though. Assuming someone, we have a, yeah. That's cool. That's good. It's good to, you know, you're close with some family members. That's always important. And who knows, maybe you and your brother, maybe later on, you know, maybe he grows out of this phase and you guys, you know, maybe talk. I don't know. Who knows? Maybe, maybe not. Who knows? Who knows? Really soon. Yeah, maybe just talk to him every once in a while. You know, play games with him or just like kind of talk to him. You know, everybody has phones. We have, you know, Discord. There's all that stuff. There's, you know, if you feel like you connect with him a bit more and maybe you know, keep in touch a little bit. You don't have to keep in touch a crazy amount, but you can just keep in touch a bit. So, and I just realized that your brother's, and I would say honestly, just realize that your brother's probably just like, he's going through a part like where it's obviously not healthy what he's doing, I guess, from what I'm hearing. But just try to like, I know it's hard to be kind of compassionate, to be honest, like it really is, like, but I would say that having the understanding that he's unhappy is probably the biggest thing, and that'll help you kind of come to a sense of peace, I guess. You don't talk on Discord anymore? I got you. Used to. Well, you get started up again. Just start it up. Eat the rest of my frickin'... Oh, I missed how much that was. Not that much. Man, I yapped on for like an hour and a half. Holy shit. Literally, I started my stream and I just was watching a few videos. I don't even know what I was doing. I was eating my oatmeal and I was watching a few videos. That was kind of cool. I'm not sure if you're still here, cool with, but yeah. Good. Thank you for the conversation. That was cool. Yeah, I think I'm starting to realize too that a part of me like thinks I talk too much or like too openly or quotes unquote overshare. Ooh, nice 126. Oh, $1,000 card. That means we got like a $4,000 plus that one. These packs are the best to open, dude. You make so much money off of these. Is because I think I'm just like going through a phase, transition still, of like I kind of still feel embarrassed. Like I talked about before, like I'm embarrassed about like being open about stuff with people or just even on. I don't care though. Like I think oversharing is basically if you're kind of like, you know, if there's like life things are on the line. I don't give a fuck. It's not about being cringe or depressing about it. I don't give a fuck. I love psychology. I need to start reading that book again though. But it was a hard fucking read. That book's a hard fucking read. That's a really hard read. Probably should have started off with something else on that book. Do you need any help with anything? Okay, I'll be there in a sec. Okay, sounds good. Alright, I'll probably play this for a tiny bit longer then. I'm gonna help my brother's dad with something out. 120, oh, 100, no, 100 something. Lord of the Flies, I remember reading that book. The only book I'm reading was The Boy Who Was Raised by a Dog. It's a very Yeah, it's very hard read. It's very sad, and it's very just emotional. Like it's psychiatrist goes through his like experiences with his clients, basically starting from his first client chronologically going onwards. Barely into it though. Yeah, I remember reading a few books when I was younger. New card, nice. There's also books I was supposed to read I never really read either. I think I'm not even sure what my favorite book is, honestly. I forgot actually. So there was a group of books. It was a group of books I read, and it was actually kind of a cool like story books. I don't remember much about them, but it was The Subtle Knife, The Golden Compass, those books. I don't remember a whole lot about them because it was like so long ago that I read them. But maybe I should reread them because those were kind of cool. There's a few books I read I don't really remember too much of. Like, yeah, just in general. But those were kind of cool though. Like I remember liking those, to be honest. I remember liking those. You watched some of the books? Ooh, $220. That's crazy. That's funny. That's funny. Well, we got a lot of money out of this. Out of the 9 packs that we got like $6,000 probably, and we spent about 3 at most, so we doubled our profit. Come on. I wish it went faster. I don't care about if I get any other good cards or not anymore. We did pretty good with this pack. Whatever we get now is just extra at this point. Oh, we're actually going to get to level 52. I'm pretty sure we're getting to 52. We need an extra 200. No, maybe not right now, actually. Okay, we'll get it the next day. I'm probably gonna save my money for something else. Well, let's see what we buy. Actually, let's see what we got going on here. I thought that's a 2,000. I'll just shit myself. That was 200. I've been watching a ton of Bob Ross actually. Oh, we are gonna make it right here. Oh, it's cool. Right at the last. Look at that. Good. It's a good time. I've been watching a ton of Bob Ross lately. Like a pretty good amount of it actually. It's so relaxing though. I wish I was just unfazed by everything. Freaking Bob. I'll get to that point one day. Just be very mellow, relaxed, not unfazed by like literally everything. Just don't give a flying fuck. Alright, let's see what we've got. 55. Okay, this is not even that bad, so whatever. Let's go over here. Let's see what we got going on here. So 5,000. We probably should get this one. Okay. I'll be back in a second. I heard my brother's dad say shit, so I'm gonna help. I'm gonna give me like about a minute or so. I'm gonna help him out with a few things anyways, but I'll just do it now since, yeah, give me one sec.